Millie Bobby Brown captivated audiences as 11 in the blockbuster Netflix hit Stranger Things. And some viewers may struggle to picture the actress in any other role. She received a number of awards for her performance in this role.
Millie Bobby
While her credentials aren't extensive, this Emmy-winning actress has already accomplished more at the age of 17 than many actors do in their whole careers. So, let's take a little trip down memory lane and look at some of the previous characters Millie Bobby Brown has played. Spoilers ahead. Starting off the list at number 8 is young Alice in Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. In a cast that includes everyone, from John Lithgow as the White Rabbit to Iggy Pop as the Caterpillar, Brown performs some great work as the young Alice who embarks on an incredible trip once she falls down the rabbit hole. This play, which begins in Victorian times, traverses across different eras to provide a distinct perspective on the Alice in Wonderland story. Brown embodies Alice's purity and naivety before falling down the rabbit hole. But she also has a quality that lets you know it won't deter her on her trip. She wants to figure things out and eventually return to a more familiar environment. This show only lasted one season, and Brown later swapped Alice's adventures for Upside Down's adventures. However, in her 2 episodes on the show, she left an indelible imprint that we would realize just a short time later. If you think this is an interesting Millie's role, wait till you see the number 5 in our list.
Never going to believe where I've been!
Next at number 7 is Ruby in Grey's Anatomy Season 11. Brown played Ruby on this show for 1 episode titled I Feel the Earth Move during Season 11. In the incident, her mother became ill following an earthquake. Ruby then spends most of the episode conversing with Dr. Owen Hunt until she and her mother receive the assistance they require. Brown deserves a lot of respect for handling such sensitive material so well, especially considering she was only 11 at the time. It's one thing to play a terrified child. It's quite another to take on the role of a child attempting to save a parent. All of this is handled with ease, as Brown demonstrated here and subsequently in her career. Millie Bobby Brown has a peculiar aura about her as she offers much gravitas at such a young age. Coming in at number 6 is Rachel Barnes in NCIS, Naval Criminal Investigative Service. Millie Bobby Brown was 10 years old when she starred on this long-running sitcom as Rachel Barnes for an episode. The episode is entitled Parental Guidance Suggested, and the plot revolves around Gibbs assisting Barnes in obtaining information about her deceased mother. At first glance, the killing appears to be the act of terrorists. As Gibbs works the case, he eventually finds many influential people involved in the woman's death. Brown may have only appeared on this show for 1 episode, but it's apparent that she was a force to be considered even at that early point of her career. Holding her own in a show with numerous seasons is a difficult task for any actor. Next at number 5 is Lizzie in Modern Family Season 6. Before saving Mike and Will from the Demogorgon on Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown protected Gloria Delgado Pritchett from drones in the comedy series Modern Family. During the Season 6 episode, Closet, You'll Love It, the extended family was relaxing in Jay's backyard when they observed a drone hovering over Gloria. Phil Dunphy took the initiative to get rid of it. The 3 devised a strategy to capture the drone with the assistance of Luke and Manny. The issue was that the drone began to fly away. Luke and Phil hopped on motorcycles to chase it, but Manny opted to steal the bike of a little girl passing by because he didn't have his own. The little girl is Lizzie, who Brown played. Manny Delgado grabbed the bike and said, "Hey Lizzie, okay? I need to borrow this, okay? I promise I'll bring it back, okay?" "No, that's what you said about my mom's humidifier," the young girl responded, standing in the middle of the sidewalk.
"Hey Lizzie! Whoa! Okay, I need to borrow this, okay? Here it is. All right. Okay? I promise to bring it back, all right?"
No, that's what you said about my mom's humidifier!
The boys from the comic series eventually shot the drone down. Technically, Gloria shot it down, claiming that some lads only needed a little assistance.
Some boys need a little help.
The best thing about Millie Bobby Brown's appearance on this show is that we get to watch her in a comedy. At the same time, we don't think you'd put on any of those things if you wanted to have a good laugh. Again, Brown was only on this show for 1 episode. To be honest, she isn't in it for very long. However, if you enjoy Modern Family and Millie Bobby Brown, why not be a completist and see her shine here? As previously stated, this is a little scene in which nothing spectacular occurs, but it serves as a reminder to fans of the actress that she can portray just about anything. Before we continue with the list, here is a little fun fact about Millie Bobby Brown. Did you know that she auditioned as Lyanna Mormont in the famous series Game of Thrones? In an interview with Jimmy Fallon in The Tonight Show, Brown reveals that her rejection from Game of Thrones nearly drove her to quit acting. She says, I then auditioned for Game of Thrones and received a no for it. Then I realized, oh, this is really difficult, because I guess I truly wanted that part. Millie confirmed in 2019 that she did not get the role of Lyanna Mormont. Instead, Bella Ramsey was cast in the role. Well, could you imagine Millie as Lyanna Mormont? We guess she would have nailed it as well, just like Bella.
I think I was just very disheartened by the rejection, which is something that I tell everyone is like, this industry is full of rejection 24/7. You get no's, a lot of no's before you get a yes. And I then auditioned for Game of Thrones and I got a no for that. Then that's kind of when I was like, oh, this is really difficult. And I guess I really wanted that role.
Let's continue with number 4, Madison O'Donnell in Intruders. You would enjoy seeing Millie Bobby Brown's series such as Intruders, in addition to her movies. It is a drama series based on the same named novel. Millie starred in the series as Madison, a young girl who serves as a vessel for Marcus Fox and has her own struggles to fight. The 9-year-old Madison is disturbed by bizarre nightmares and excruciating headaches, following an encounter with an unusual man on a beach. Her behavior appears to be less than naive at times. When she mysteriously runs away from home, her worried parents call the cops, who conduct a massive search to find her. Madison discovers an old guidebook, an envelope of cash, and a mystery key meant to help her on her journey to Seattle to pay an old score she never knew she had, though she struggles to remember their importance. Madison's behavior grows increasingly unpredictable, unrecognizable, and dangerous as she is torn between wanting to return home or continuing with her objective. Wait, there's more! Coming in at number 3 on the list is Madison Russel in Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Millie Bobby Brown, who played Madison Russel in Godzilla, King of the Monsters, did an excellent job coping with such a large franchise that has been around since 1954. Brown plays Dr. Mark Russell's daughter in this film. Throughout the movie, we learn that Godzilla has returned and that this beast will combine up with Mothra to confront the dreaded Ghidorah and the legendary Rodan. To be honest, the CGI is the star of the show here, but that doesn't mean Madison Russel or any other character has been forgotten. The Russells have a unique family dynamic that plays out over the course of the film. Brown, who has experienced loss due to a past family catastrophe, is at the center of it all as her precocious character effectively reawakens her family's purpose in life. Again, the actress was more than up to the task in this film, and it stands to reason that she will have a bit more screen time alongside her CGI counterparts in Godzilla vs. Kong. Millie continues to play the role of Madison Russel in its next film, Godzilla vs. Kong. Here, Madison is determined to discover the actual root of Godzilla's behavior. According to Fox News, Millie stated that she enjoyed returning to this character since she is feisty and very much like her. Next at number 2 on the list is Enola Holmes in Enola Holmes. On the surface, Netflix's Enola Holmes appears to be an unusual choice for Brown, but it becomes clear why the actress chose to play this part when you see the show. Brown plays the adolescent sister of Sherlock Holmes, the greatest famous detective of all time. Their mother, the always fantastic Helen Bonham Carter, goes missing early in the story, and Enola quickly finds the clues to locate her. These clues collide with her brother Sherlock and finally lead Enola into the strange world of Lord Tewkesbury. As you might expect, there are a lot of unexpected twists and turns in this plot, and Brown does an excellent job of carrying this 2-hour film. In addition, she appears to be at ease in the setting of 1800s England. And now, the number 1 on the list is none other than Eleven in Stranger Things. We saved Millie Bobby Brown's outstanding performance as Eleven at the top of all the roles discussed on this list. Why? Aside from the fact that almost everyone recognizes Brown from this role, anybody watching this video is undoubtedly familiar with the Stranger Things plot. This story of the tranquil village of Hawkins, Indiana, being home to strange experiments dealing heavily with both the paranormal and parallel universes, is now groundbreaking television lore. Brown, who had a shaved head at first, played a very mysterious little girl who turned out to be a victim of such operations. This isn't even mentioning Will Byers' unexpected presence, which leads a bunch of darling teenagers down the rabbit hole of this town's greatest secret. While the story has eventually evolved away from Brown as the seasons progress, she is still one of the primary characters and portrays her role with outstanding clarity and strength. The finest part is that we really get to see Brown, or Eleven, grow up in this cinematic world, adding another degree of complication that Brown is well suited to manage. Stranger Things has become a cultural icon. Brown brought a lot to this project, and one can only wonder how she will play whatever else comes her way in the future. Do you agree with our list? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and please subscribe and hit the like button. You can turn on the notification icon so you don't miss out on any of our incredible videos. That's all for today, and I'll see you in the next video.